Greetings. So I'm coming on here to do the reading, the general reading, well, collective reading for the air signs Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This reading covers just some general messages, angel numbers, runes, messages from the ancestors. Um, I also use different oracle decks and then some of my personal decks that I did. I also use the Moonology deck because, we all are coming up on a new moon. And, yeah, so let's get started. The first rune you guys received is Fire and Knowledge. Okay. You also received Death, Tree of Life, Dreaming, and Magic. Okay, so, the third one you received was Protection, Divine Protection, and Sanctuary. And then fourth, you received Fertility, True Love, Music, and Harmony. So definitely take what resonates. Next, we're going to go over the angel numbers. And the angel numbers you received was 3. You could be seeing turtle. You could be seeing 33 or triple threes. But the number 3 is an indication that sources of love and wisdom are nearby and are yours to benefit from. Okay? If you're seeing triple threes, then this is talking about your magic is unfolding. Dig deep to discover yourself. No, your life's higher purpose and live it. Okay? Next, you all receive 0. You could be seeing a single 0 or triple zeros. So the single 0 talks about you are entirely on the right path and heading towards the best version of yourself. Okay? 8, the number 8, you receive thirdly, and it talks about this is a general positive sign as the number is tied to balance and success. Okay? And it also talks about abundance, prosperity, financial well-being. Okay? You could be saying triple eights. If so, this also talks about material and financial blessings that are on their way to you. Lastly, you receive the angel number 1212. And 1212 talks about don't leave life to chance. Take focused action to help your dreams manifest. Okay? So, next you have the angel, and Spirit is prompting me to say, if you know that you have sown righteous, wholeheartedly seeds, and if you know that you've done this, then definitely take what resonates from this reading. But if you know not, you know that it doesn't apply. Okay? Next, we have angels and ancestors messages. So the first card you received was the wise one. And this talks about grow within your current situation. Okay? So no matter what your current situation may be, definitely remember to give gratitude for every little thing. Every little thing. You could be going through a rough time right now, but don't dwell in that rough time. And remember to give gratitude for what you currently have. Okay? Next, we have shapeshifter. And this is transform and unveil your gifts. Okay? So you could be someone who is a shapeshifter. You possess a lot of gifts from the Most High. And yeah. Next, or your ancestors. The ancestors. The ancestors is like, us too. Okay. Next, we have you receive the snake card. And the snake card is prompting you to shed old skin. Okay? So Spirit is saying to shed that old skin, to shed that matrix way of thinking. Because things are changing. Okay? Things are changing. Next, well, lastly, you receive the Water Guardian from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. And this is talking about connecting with your emotions. So Spirit is saying to connect with your emotions, okay? Next, I used the Rose Oracle deck. And the first card you all received was the card symbolizing open, to open, okay? And this talked about say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust life. So this basically is saying to me that Spirit is knocking on the door, probably the window, your head, and they're prompting you to, you know, say yes and expand yourself. Okay? I love to say that the skies are not the limit. It is something beyond the sky. Okay? The second card you got was the Wild Rose. And the Wild Rose talks about do it your way, embrace your uniqueness, and untamed. So the first set of words that stood out to me in this series of insights or advice is do it your way. I feel like Spirit is saying stop living by others' expectations. Okay, tap into that inner you, get to know, sit with self, and the Most High, of course, you know, your guides. Get to know that inner you. Get to know that inner you. The moment you get to know that person, you don't rock to the beat of other people's drums, opinions. You just don't. You know, you don't feel the need to fit in. Okay. So you're just being your authentic self, and it will make you feel very free. Okay. Next, you receive codes of the seeds, and I'm definitely going to be doing like a series of videos. Because Spirit is prompting me to do this, but a series of videos about how to deal with energy vampires, karmics, narcissists, demons. You know, I'm definitely going to be doing a series of videos talking about that. Okay. How to love you. Okay. You know, a self-love journey, spiritual journey. So yeah. Next, you have the codes of the seeds, and the codes of the seeds talked about the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Okay, so like I said, Spirit is calling you, knocking on the door, window, in your head, and yeah, it's up to you whether or not you answer. Next, we have the Moonology Oracle, and from that Moonology Oracle, I want to say that don't let your pride get in the way. Came out firstly for you all, and Spirit was screaming at me to tell y'all stop acting as if your shit don't stink. Okay, so if you know whom you are, if it fit, wear that shoe, because that's the only way you're gonna learn your lesson. Hopefully, but if it doesn't, you know, but Spirit says stop acting as if your shit don't stink. Next, we have look at the bigger picture. Okay. Then we have communication is key. Okay. And lastly, you all received from the Moonology, what do you need to release? So it's some things that you could be holding on to, some burdens, and Spirit is urging you to release these things. Okay. Next, from the Energy Oracle, you all received the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. Archangel Ariel came through. Gratitude, Archangel Ariel. And this talks about self-expression and get more creative. So this goes back to the Moonology when it talks about communication is key. So you could be someone who has a very hard time expressing yourself. Definitely work. I know when I did the earth signs, which would be before, either before or after this one, but the earth sign reading, spirit prompted them to work with blue crystals. So I definitely prompt you all to work with blue crystals, sodalite, blue apatite. Those are great crystals for working that throat chakra, elevating the throat chakra, helping with communication, expressing yourself. Celestite is amazing for communication with your angels. Okay. Next, you got door to value, and also 36 may be of some significance to you guys, or 63. You could be seeing triple sixes or triple threes. So next, you got door to value, and door to value talks about new beginnings and remain conscious. Okay, so do know, Spirit is prompting me to say, in order for this new beginning, you have to remain conscious. Okay, you have to remain conscious. You have to answer to Spirit. Okay, and that's just that. 31 could be of some significance. You could be, or 13, you could be seeing triple threes once again, or you could be seeing triple ones, or you could be seeing 1111. Next, we have Goddess of the Moon, and Goddess of the Moon is all about intuition. Also about, being creative with that intuition, illumination. Okay, so you could be, 52 could be of some significance, 25 could be of some significance. You could be seeing triple fives, or you could be seeing triple twos. You could be seeing 5225. Okay. Next, from the romance angels, Spirit is saying that the angels, as far as romance, is saying finances and career could be an issue in your love life. Okay. It could be, the finances could be an issue in your love life, or it could be something going on with your career. Okay. Next, we have passion. And passion is saying to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. Next, you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. So Spirit is saying, if you have this passion or these romantic feelings for someone, they're definitely worth exploring. Okay. But make sure that it is, don't lead by lust. Okay, Spirit. Don't lead by lust. And they got me saying it again. So don't lead by lust. Okay. Next, we have the insightful messages. And the insightful messages is a deck of my own. It definitely, I will be producing it very soon. So the first thing that came out, the ancestors, I swear they don't have no filter, was played out. Okay, and I asked them to elaborate on this, and basically they said the ability to heal and strengthen hearts. Okay, so it was something about the magician, and Archangel Raphael did come out, which, if you go back up to where I was talking about passion, it's talking about allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I feel like your heart could be closed off, and if you allow joy into your heart, of course it's going to elevate it. Okay, it's going to build that heart chakra. So Spirit is saying heal and strengthen your heart. Heal and strengthen your heart, because you have the light to heal and strengthen others. Okay. You are a healer of the ages. Okay. Next, things are shifting into the positive. Okay. Like I said previously, interact, conversate, rely on Spirit. Okay, and your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your orishas, and things will shift, to the positive. Okay. Then you all receive the angel number 888. Remember I told y'all earlier, you could be seeing 888s. And yeah, this talks about material financial blessings are on their way. Okay. Now you could be experiencing some car issues. Spirit is letting you all know that something about car issues. But definitely, if you open your heart to this spiritual shift, there then comes a financial shift, and you won't have to worry about that car. Um, so next we have drink more tea. So Spirit is saying to drink more tea. Me personally, I wasn't an avid tea drinker at first, but I have been drinking a lot of tea because I have been detoxing. Next we have co-parenting. So you could be possibly co-parenting with someone. And then we have bloodline of the originals. Okay, so you could possibly have a royal bloodline. Okay. And then beach vibes. Somebody could be thinking about the beach, going to the beach. Okay. And then we have a bunch of clowns. And I know where Spirit is going with this. And Spirit has definitely, the ancestors have definitely been putting it out here with all of this gang stalking, all of this hacking, all of this scamming, all of this low vibrate, all of this magic for evil intentions. Yeah, so this is definitely where they're going with this. All this greed, they're telling me to say. Okay. Next, we have some more random messages, insightful messages for you all. So, you all got a lot of random messages, and this is from my Rainbow Random Oracle. So, it's just a lot, like channel words, a lot of words or whatever. So, the first word that you all received was sex demon. So, someone, either you or someone that you know, could possibly have a sex demon. Spirit is urging you to make a decision. So definitely pay attention to the signs. You're being urged to make a decision. Something about a Pisces and money. 1, 2, 3, and 4 came out as well. And like I said, it's been a lot of mess going on, and I know where Spirit is going with this, with the 1, 2, 3, and 4. But definitely just take what applies. Like I always say, take what resonates. What don't make it. Don't try to make it fit. Okay. Ishu came out as well. The Ankh came out also. So the royals are here. They are here. The originals. Roses came out as well. Blindfolded to the truth. So you or someone you may know, I'm feeling like it may be 1, 2, 3, and 4 individuals, or take what resonates. Could be blindfolded to the truth. Okay. Just Spirit is saying just don't want to face the truth because of jealousy. Okay, something about jealousy. Queen Nefertiti came through. Like I said, the royals are here. And she's called them low vibrational. Dragons also came out. So dragons are around. Spirit is urging again to drink more water. Fertility, healing, and regeneration. Fertility has been coming out a lot. So it's a lot of baby royals about to be born or in the making. Gratitude for that. But so yeah, fertility, healing, and regeneration. Shango came out as well. Gratitude, Shango. Then you received protection, defense, instinct. This is a rune. The rune that represents protection, defense, and instinct came out. Something about 24 hours. 24 hours. Okay. And Gaia. I feel like Gaia is getting ready to make a shift within 24 hours. Something in 24 hours in Gaia. Okay. And then Immortal came out as well. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so next we have the Beyond Beat Oracle, which is by me as well. It will definitely be out soon. So the first card you guys received talks about enlightenment and the sudden focus on some important information. Okay. Secondly, on this card, it says finding a solution to a different situation. Okay. Then on this card as well, and these cards are basically like yin and yang. You know, it's positives and some things that, you know, may need to be illuminated to you all, you know. So on this card, it also says to be more vulnerable. So this goes back to that heart, and Spirit saying show more emotion. Okay. Things aren't going right. So this goes back to when, and the things aren't going right could relate to the finances. Remember in the beginning of the reading. But I've told y'all what you need to do. I've gave you that advice. Okay. And I also have some inner child cards too. So next, with the Beyond Beat Oracle, this second card that y'all received talks about I have healed my inner child wounds. Wow, I just was talking about inner child. So it talks about you have healed your inner child wounds, the ability to see beyond the apparent, and to manifest the hidden. Okay, so we have to get out of this matrix mindset. That's no more. Okay, that's about to be done. Okay. Next, we have maintaining a false image. So somebody could be maintaining a false image. Okay, whether it's you, your person, somebody you know. Take what resonates, air signs. Next, we have childhood wounds, shadow work. So when I read off these cards, definitely take what resonates. If you feel burdened, 9 times out of 10, you still have some childhood work to do. I want to say if it's things, you know, from your childhood that you keep flashing back on, that's how I know, you know, what I need to work on. If you keep having those flashbacks and dwelling on that stuff, you need to heal. Okay, you need to heal. You need to forgive yourself firstly, and you need to forgive all parties. Okay, all participating other parties. And the thing is, you forgive yourself first, because at the end of the day, and forgive yourself not looking for an apology or anything from someone else. Okay. So yeah, I'm not about to start preaching. That's for another day. Okay, so the last card, the Earth signs got this card too, but this is saying you've encountered trouble with deciding quickly, and you all did receive with the random rainbow messages, y'all did receive make a decision. So it's something that Spirit is urging you to decide on, because the shift is here. It's coming. Push and pull energy. So either you or your person can have that, or somebody you know can have that hot cold energy. Okay. Next we have strength and endurance. Then lastly on this card, it talks about you've learned something significant from your past mistakes of previous experiences. Okay, so definitely take from these cards what resonates, what don't try to make it fit. If there's any thing that I read from these cards where you do need to do introspection, definitely do it. Okay, don't wait. You only make it hard on yourself. Don't wait to do it. And I'm speaking from experience. Okay. Next, we have your inner seed, the inner seed oracle. This is the oracle that I created, that I have coming. And this is all about your inner child, okay? And you have, Spirit is telling you, talking to that inner child to tell you, I am safe to recover, okay? And these are good affirmations too that you can write down. Put them on some, like, on a piece of paper or whatever. I love saying my affirmations in the mirror, okay? So it says, I am safe to recover, okay? Next, you got, I am giving my inner child all of the love and nurturing they need to repair, okay? And lastly, you all got, wrap your arms around your inner self and say, I believe in you, okay? And that's very important because I know, personally speaking, and even I know this may resonate with other people, we didn't have, you could have came up in an upbringing where you wasn't rooted on, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you could have been the black sheep. A lot of us chosen ones are the black sheep of our family, okay? Lack of emotion, lack of, just a lot of lack, okay? And the reason why I'm urging you all to, start the process if you haven't already with healing that is because, especially if you are. Okay, so as I was saying, y'all, my battery had died and I didn't even notice it. But what I was saying was, you want to go ahead and start the process, especially, I'm going to say number one, if you're a parent. Okay, number two, you want to do it for yourself anyway, because it takes a lot of burdens off of you as an individual. It is a process. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a day. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a month or a year or 2 years, but it's a process. So if you are a parent, you do not want to pass down those stigmas to your children, okay, to your offspring. You do not want to do that because that's passing on generational karma, okay? And I know a lot of us chosen ones are put here to change that, okay? Our job is to change that. So yeah, but that's all that I have for the air signs. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely share this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.